Hey, hey, everybody. I feel like the fawns. I'm trying to find a good introduction here. I don't know like what to say. Just hey, I'm very give me the point, very direct, very just give me the short side, right? So last night I was at the gala, the banquet, and I want to share what I thought about it. I just took a survey. I just filled it out on what I thought about it. They want feedback. I thought they did an excellent job. Excellent. It is so good to see so many people standing for life. I think I have a hair in my mouth, maybe. Anyways, so good to see people standing for life. So I was impressed with everything, pretty much, down from the meal to everything. They are standing very strong right now for life. 40 years. This was a celebration of 40 years of standing, of people who day in and day out do what they need to do, right? That every single day they're fighting for life. Every day they are volunteering their time and helping women stand for life. So we have legislation here in Colorado where the chemical abortion pill is being promoted. We will be number one, this state, in the abortion um, tourism, if you want to call it that, abortion tourism in the whole United States, which is truly sad, extremely sad, that we're going to be the number one baby killers, basically, in this state. I believe they were the first ones to allow abortion up until birth. I thought it was New Hampshire, but it's Colorado. Um, I'm just so, uh, what's the word? Shocked at how many people in our Senate and government who stand for killing babies when we're supposed to be full of goodness, right? We're supposed to be fighting for what's good, not for evil. So it was encouraging to me to see so many people standing strong for life. There's just something about coming together and standing together for life. So John Stone Street, I think his name is. He is over with Colson, the Colson Center. He shared a lot, and I will be taking little bits and pieces of things he has said to strengthen us, those who believe in life. So he had said um, basically some of the history of abortion, which is really interesting. Abortion has been around since the first century of Christianity. Maybe it's gone back even further, but why he emphasized this is it's because the Christians are the ones who did the good work. They are the ones who did the work to save babies' lives. So I didn't know this, but back in the day, there's even letters of proof of this. Romans would be like, yeah, we are going to get rid of our daughters. It was always the daughter that they felt like was less valuable. And we'll just throw our girls in the woods and we will let, the wolves or whatever come at them. And if a wife had a boy, they would keep the boy because the boy was their retirement. I can understand this. Girls have not always been valued. The boy many times has been favored. The boy has the inheritance usually in a family because he is the one who will be the go-getter, right? Usually, and be the one to take on the family name and everything. So, so these girls were left in the woods, which is so sad. He even had an example of a letter of this man being extremely affectionate to his wife. But in the letter, he just was like, oh, and if you have a girl, because he was away, and if you have a girl, throw her in the woods. And then he went on to talk as if what he just said was not a remarkable thing, as if what he just said didn't have any repercussions, any weight to such a thing. I mean, abortion should be unthinkable, right? So it was the Christians who actually went in the woods and they actually found the babies and took care of them. And this was one of the biggest ways the church grew. Because if you think about it, when the Romans grew up, right, the boys, they needed girls to reproduce. So they went, and he joked that they went to church. So this is how the church grew quite a bit. It was through the families. And it's just amazing to me, just the history of abortion. To, I did a video about Lawrence Ladder. I didn't know about him and how he was an author who used his writing to uh, promote abortion. So it's we're living in an evil day, and it is for this day. It is for this day that we have people speaking up. Um, to save babies' lives. And we need to continue to do this. We need to continue to voice ourselves despite the opposition, because this is life and death, right? He was saying, Chuck Colson, other than the gospel, believed that nothing else mattered more than the message of life. And I would agree with that. It's fundamental. There is nothing more important than salvation in Christ, and life. So even if you've had an abortion, it's not the biggest sin. It's very understandable in many ways. We had a woman stand up who said she had been assaulted by a man, and she thought, okay, I think I probably can hide this, so to say, with an abortion. And it was her husband who said, abortion's never right. Never. It is always wrong. And I would agree with that. And now what's going on is we have the chemical abortion, right? And with COVID, we got rid of a lot of medical professionals. And the chemical abortion is hidden. Women are isolated, all right? And they're dealing with this all on their own. Not that surgical abortion you didn't deal with on your own, too, right? Because it was hush hush. But where we've had the sidewalk advocates, we haven't been able to hide abortion as well as the chemical pill. So we are fighting for this, fighting for life.